Hello and welcome to Nerds and Stuff. My name is Martin and today we're playing Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars Force Awakens Beginner Box. I'll go ahead and let my characters introduce themselves.
I am Daniel Sheldon. I will be playing Mhar'li.
My name is Michael, and I'll be Fira Bon.
I'm Justin. I'm playing Bormo.
Perfect. This is the third encounter and third episode of our beginner game. Previously on, we had some Strauss Clan gangsters break into the Starlight Wanderer and get
shitted.
Yeah, get shat on. So one did escape with a broken jaw into the desert wastelands to probably be seen again.
I'll be honest, I don't think that they can tell anyone anything, because I don't think she's going to be speaking for a while.
No, and also you guys are probably wanted for murder on Jakku now. Just...
Hey, I mean, not everyone's perfect.
There's a justice system here?
It's all fine.
It's okay, guys. I've already murdered like 3 of these dudes before. Yeah. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's no problem. You've seen how weak these guys are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so, Encounter 3, Making Plans. You follow the nomads down the twisting passages of the wreck and into the largest interior space that has been cleared and made fit for habitation. The former common room of the center of the ship. All of these nomads are here, and as you look around, you see many frightened faces. Misha steps in front of the crowd, raising her hands for quiet. Everyone, the Strauss clan will eventually return, so we need to make a decision about what to do next. And do it quickly. What's there to decide? Jax Torani pushes to the front of the crowd.
What an ass.
You've met the merchant before, and he has always seemed more concerned with. Oh, that's not his voice. This is context. I'm speaking my thoughts in.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I like the narrator has a more exciting voice.
What's there to decide? Jax Torani pushes to the front of the crowd. You've met this merchant before, and he's always seemed more concerned with making money than helping others. Now he looks terrified. We need to get out of here right now, or we're all going to die. You have a few minutes to ask questions about the Strauss clan and the vault. Then you need to convince the nomads to organize and search the ship. Maybe you can convince Misha to let you take charge. Or maybe dealing with Jax or threatening him will quiet your opposition and the rest of the nomads to agree with you. So we're going to open into some kind of open role-playing. There's obviously 2...
What would a threat check be?
That's a coercion. So you guys have some opportunities to gather information. And then, ideally, you guys want to search the Starlight Wanderer for this kind of vault. Mm-hmm. And but this ship is massive. When it's fully functional, it houses several hundred people as a crew. So you and this handful of nomads is going to take quite some time. And if you're not able to convince them effectively, it will take even more time. With likely the Strauss clan to return in the middle of your search.
Don't worry, guys. They think I'm real cool.
They do think you're incredibly cool right now. Several have formed an organized line to acquire autographs from your...
Have they started making, like, posters and body pillows of her?
No, not quite yet.
Oh, God!
The resources are very limited on the Starlight Wanderer,
that's fair.
Unfortunately.
That's fair.
Until we get back to the cargo hold,
then they will.
Yeah, someone's drawing your face in sand. Yeah.
Writing her initials and their initials over a heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus signs.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, so you guys will have to persuade either Misha or Jax to work with you, and then the nomads will stay and help the search if the PCs are successful.
I'm gonna go to Jax.
So, and you guys do have an opportunity to kind of gather a little bit more information before we start making these persuasion attempts, or once we convince them, you guys might be able to continue the conversation to kind of gather a little bit more. As far as you know, these nomads have had some time in the Starlight Wanderer, but not much.
Sure.
Okay. So you want to...
I'm gonna go straight to the persuading.
Okay. And so what would you like to talk to Jax about?
I'm gonna try and just talk to him about why he should stay at the Starlight Wanderer.
I was really hoping that conversation would start with a kick into, like, the back of the wall. Mine's only a 2. I'm not gonna be coercing anyone anytime soon.
So you're asking him about, like, what's so important about the Starlight Wanderer?
I go up to him, if I can just freeform it for a bit.
Absolutely. Now, I do have blocks of information, so
Sure,
because this is the tutorial, I'll try and stay within those. So I have a kind of couple responses here, so we'll enter freeform, and I'll try and wing it as best I can.
Sure. Jax.
Yeah, Mhar'li, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. Why are you worried about leaving? We just took care of 4 of them, no problem.
Yeah, you don't think the Strauss clan has more than 4 goons?
They didn't even get inside the ship. They could send out 20 goons and we'd take care of them.
Yeah, these were probably just the early party to make sure the ship was even here.
Look, Jax, let's talk about the real problem. We need some money.
Yeah, credits is the real problem. That's the real problem in the galaxy.
There are credits you can find on this ship. You know that there's something here that's going to be worth a lot of credits, Jax.
Jax reaches down and finds a credit on the ground. He goes, "You're right." Puts it in his pocket.
I'm just saying, Jax.
You're like, what? No, there are credits on the ship.
There's gonna be tons of valuable things here. We just need a little bit of time. We'll protect you, the nomads. We've done it before. I'm not worried about these other people, this clan. We've got 3 of the best fighters in the galaxy right here.
I don't know about that, but you guys did take out those 4 goons pretty handily.
Without a single fight. Jax, we just need a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time and a little bit of help searching the ship.
Look, what's in it for you guys? You guys just here for the credits, or you're here for some ideological...
I'm always up for credits. I'm always up for fun adventures and finding relics. I'm a smuggler. You're a merchant. We see the same money.
That's true. You do have a good point, but look, a lot of people died on this ship. I don't want it to be my tomb as well.
We'll make sure that it's not.
All right. I'll talk with some of my associates and we'll see if we can't make this happen. So let's go ahead and roll this charm check versus Jax's cool. All right, so just looking real quick at his skills here. He has no ranks in cool, but he does have a presence of 2.
Okay.
So we're going to have your cool check, or your charm check, which is what?
2 green.
Okay, versus 2 purple.
Oh, God. I don't think this is going to go well, guys.
It's gonna go wonderfully.
No, that does not go well. Wait, it does?
It canceled that to a total of 0.
To a complete blank.
To a complete
Perfect.
blank.
So you didn't piss him off, but you also didn't quite sway him over the edge.
I'll
you
take
made
that.
some strong arguments, and he's going to think about it.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm
I
okay
want
with
to
that.
talk to Misha.
Perfect. All right.
Can I tag along on this?
Absolutely.
There's only between Misha and Jack. There's the 2 that.
Looking at this group of nomads, there's a bunch of frightened people, and there's 2 people who are prominent leaders of the community.
Okay.
There's the leader of the nomad group and the kind of merchants that travel with them. There's the scavengers and the sellers, right?
Now, is Misha like the leader?
She's the leader of the nomads, yeah. So she's kind of the one in charge, and Jax is just the loud guy who the classic loud rabble rouser.
That everyone is like, that's not a bad idea. He's not dumb. We'll follow him. Don't split the party.
Yeah, I like credits too.
Also, why are we trying to get in the vault, though? Did I miss something?
The secret.
Yeah, there's a
something.
secret.
You have
critical-
like nothing involved other than like you're like, oh, I care about these people not getting hurt, but I was all
Yeah,
about,
it
like, I need
sounds
to get
like
this secret.
Bormo's here because Fira's like, hey,
We're tight.
yeah. Hey, I'm
we
gonna
had some
go.
ham sandwiches a while back.
Hey, I'm gonna go fart around in this abandoned Hulk. You want to come with me? And you're like, I don't know. Does it have something to do with the Force? Maybe. She's like, sure, it does. complete deception check.
Yeah.
And you're like, hell yeah.
All right, cool.
And I'm just here for credits because I assume that there's something valuable here.
I'd like to tag along.
Okay, so you guys approach Misha. She is talking to her nomads, trying to calm them down. They're looking very frantic. You guys have, well, there's a few of them looking pretty frantic. Some of them are still following Fira around in this line to get autographs.
Oh wait, they're like the short little travelers, like the whoop-dee-dee, those travelers.
There's
So
a
I
couple of
haven't seen
Jawas
them,
and
there's-
kids in brown cloaks. You can't tell the difference between them. Yeah. Either way, if you refer to one, you offend the other. Yep.
Yep.
All right, so what would you guys... So she kind of turns and she goes, oh, thank you for saving us. It was very brave.
Not so brave. We kill these guys pretty easily. That's not that tough. Everyone should be calm because if they come back, they will just be murdered again. I don't love murdering.
Oh, wait,
sometimes
murdered
it's-
again?
Some of the nomads are like, murdered?
It's murder when you kill another person, understand? Sometimes it's necessary. Misha, I do have a question.
Of course.
I'll stop rambling for a minute and just ask a question.
Yes, well, the sooner you stop talking about murder, the sooner these guys might calm down.
Have you seen a vault in your time on this ship?
Unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to explore the ship yet. I do know, or at least I've heard, that there might be some sort of vault. So she kind of looks past you guys, sees these two, her and Jax talking, and she stares at Jax and she says, "Some of us have a big mouth and can't help but bragging to every wandering moisture farmer who happens by." Jax kind of overhears her and say, "Hey, there's a dozen of people here. It could have been anyone." So they're kind of referring to how they found out about it. So Misha turns to some random guy, some UTD standing in line for...
Can we call him Steve?
No, it's Tobin over there. Misha nods over to the back room where a small child smiles proudly. Found the captain's log 2 weeks ago. Most of it was completely corrupted, of course, but some of the last records mentioned that Captain Talanasi captured something valuable, and then she put it in, quote, in the log it says, quote, "the secret vault for safekeeping."
That's not gonna be on the goddamn map.
It's gonna be in the captain's log.
In secret vault.
Misha pauses for a moment. From that, we can probably figure out that the vault is heavily shielded and near the center of the ship for probably maximum protection. That's assuming, Jax interjects, that it survived the crash.
Can we all take a brief moment out of character to appreciate the captain going, "How do I label the secret vault?"
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
secret!
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in quotes too. That way it may seem like a mystery. Yeah, secret vault.
There's no vault at all.
Yeah,
Bart just has us on a wild goose chase.
That's actually what he calls his refresher, where he drops his captain's logs. Different than his journal,
Of course.
All right. So, sorry, what was your question before I started reading text blocks?
It was just that. We're
Perfect.
she's seen the vault.
And the reason why I know that we're all pretty good at freeform stuff, but there's information critical in these red blocks that I don't want to muck up. So
No, it's fine.
Jax throws up his hands. In a wreck, it's bound to be 30 years old. After crashing so hard the ship split, the ship's darn spine split. We could be here for weeks searching for this vault. Misha looks thoughtfully. The Wanderer is only 150 meters long and mostly accessible. It could be weeks, or it could be much faster if we all work together.
I really like this. I like this plan.
Yes, I believe we should all work together, and also I believe we should all come to a conclusion that this man over here
Is an
just whines a lot and doesn't really say anything. We shouldn't listen to him anymore. But I
Look, hey, what's your name, Burgo?
My name is not Burgo. My name is Bormo.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Look, I'm here for the money, for the credits, for the cold, hard credits, okay? If we think this secret might be worth something, then, I'm not whining, okay? I'm trying to make a cred. This
Okay.
galaxy's tough.
Then what we'll do then is we'll give the most credits to the man who stands in front of the next assault. So if you want to take the front position, we will give you the most credits once we find this secret treasure that's certainly worth millions of credits.
Misha seems... I think that everyone on this expedition should have a fair share of the credits.
Oh, I was just making threats about him having to probably die.
Look. Look. Fira's here for the muscle, okay? And she brought you two along for whatever reason.
I want the secret, Misha. That's all I want. I whistle to try to get everyone's attention, but I can't.
As I
Fira
see,
can't.
as I
Fira
see,
No, she can't.
no, Fira absolutely cannot.
You take one strain from trying to whistle.
And you lose.
I fire the blaster into the air. That's better. I fire the blaster into anyone's attention.
Yeah.
So, all right,
murdering the
all right, everyone, listen the fuck up.
Tobin starts crying.
Damn it. I like that kid. Everyone listen up. They're gonna be back. We only got one shot to get this. We can either work together, as Misha said, or we can sell each other out like that dirtbag wants. Now, we're gonna find this thing, we're just gonna stand here talk about it. I'd like to attempt a leadership check.
Absolutely, that's exactly what this sounds like you're working on. Okay, so this is going to be against the kind of group discipline. which is only going to be a purple and a red.
Can I assist him by cheering him on in any way, shape, or form?
By going, yes, so what we'll do is I'll give you a boost to your check, but I'll also
Fire the
give...
blaster in the air.
No, from him
Oh,
whooping you
yes.
on. But I'll also give a setback die, which is the black die, because she's whooping you on.
So it could actually just be detrimental.
Okay, so add those to your dice pool
So I have it's the purple and the red for the base, and then
Yep.
these two as well. All right,
as situational
I
modifiers.
love rolling dice.
Oh man.
I didn't get a critical fail, so that's good. Okay, so I have 2 success.
And it
three-
actually says if you won the fight against the Strauss clan, go ahead and add a boost to the check. So
add another blue die.
just go ahead and roll it on top of that.
Fuck yes. Okay, so the threat cancels.
The wings,
These
so those
symbols,
two
so
can
we'll
cancel.
just cancel
Yeah, so
these
those dice
two.
exactly cancel.
These two will
So my
cancel.
whooping on, what has zero effect.
Well, it inspired some and galvanized others.
These cancel, so I have 1 success and 3 advantage.
Perfect. I like this. So your success convinces the crowd to work together. Your advantage is secondary effects. So Tobin stops crying for 1 advantage.
I look at Tobin and I say, "It's gonna be all right, Tobin."
Okay, what would you like to spend your other 2 advantage on? Now you can always use advantage to reduce strain. that you're affecting.
I'm already at 0 strength.
So then you can create a role-playing thing, a secondary effect of your positive leadership check.
I would like to spend 1 strain to put Tobin on my shoulder while we are searching.
Okay.
So that he will absolutely be removed during combat. That's one of those. He's gonna be my buddy. He's gonna
Okay.
hold the flashlight.
Yeah, you hold the flashlight up top.
So you have a Tobin parrot.
Yes.
Tobin, 3 o'clock.
The other one, I'd like to stare Jack down. Jax. Just give him that evil eye.
Deal.
Make him just be a little bit.
He takes 1 strain. Perfect. All right, so everybody seems to be very excited about working together and finding the secret vault on this abandoned hulk of a ship.
Can I ask her where the if she has any kind of like schematics or anything I can look over?
I'm gonna ask my buddy Tobin here. Hey Tobin, what's saying that captain's log, buddy?
Good question. I'm not really good at reading, but I'll try it. Once.
Misha, could you take over here, please?
4 hours later, you guys get a schematics of the... No. All right, so we have, like she said before, the ship is very kind of open form. These Corellian corvettes were built with these kind of long hallways that run the length of the ship, so people could get from different stations quickly. Looking kind of at the map, the spine was split when this thing impacted into the ground. This ship is in pretty rough shape. So we know that it'll be a little bit hard to kind of find the secret vault, but starting near the center of the wreck might be the best idea. We're going to have some of the nomads maybe start up in the front just in case it was being hidden in a less obvious spot kind of thing. So we're going to kind of split up a little bit. But what we're going to do is...
Let's also get a nomad to be a lookout for us.
Absolutely. Good idea.
Not Tobin.
Not Tobin.
Not Tobin, and probably not Jax.
No, he'd probably just be like,
Sell us out
hey,
so
if
fast."
you give me 2 credits, I'll let you walk to him for free.
Perfect.
I'm totally gonna shoot him as he's like running away.
Okay, so are we pretty much ready to start the search for the secret vault?
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
okay.
I would like. Do I have anything that I can look at and try to do an intelligence check on to narrow anything down?
I'd
Yeah.
toss you the captain.
So let's have a knowledge check.
Okay.
And now, how much of your life has been spent on Jakku?
Most of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I just barely went and met Fira, so probably months to a year.
So Jakku is fairly off the beaten track. So you don't have a lot of knowledge about Corellian engineering or anything like that. So it's going to be a little bit harder of a check.
Okay.
So go ahead and build your positive dice, and we'll say that the difficulty to try and kind of reverse engineer some of this brilliance about the ship, we'll say that it'll be a purple and a red.
Okay. Now, since I have rank in that, do I upgrade these to yellow for each rank?
So
Or is that already in there?
It's already in there.
Okay.
So you will only have yellows if you have ranks.
Okay.
So that's what those 2 yellow dice are already
Gotcha.
in there for.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that'll be your dice pool. And this is just you thinking critically about the strategy of searching
I'm
the
trying
ship.
to take the layout of the ship and where a
Perfect.
vault might be.
Perfect.
Alright.
That looks pretty good.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's solid.
These are cancelled. These are cancelled. So I got the same thing you did. 1 success, 3 advantage.
Okay, so you will actually succeed in kind of determining some stuff. You already have the idea that like the center of the ship would be a good idea. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use some of that advantage for you. What we'll do is we're about to do a search check, and which will be a perception check. Okay. So we're gonna use some of that advantage to add a blue die to it, and we're gonna use that success to.
So maybe thematically I just have a better idea of where some secret compartments or something might be.
Absolutely, I really like that idea. So let's use your success as a boost for your perception, okay? And we'll use your advantage to, as you're kind of searching along, we'll let you find a secret compartment. And in that secret compartment is a frag grenade.
All right.
Oh, sweet.
All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have you guys make a average perception check. Now, average
no.
means 2 purples.
I've got only 2 green.
They had 2 greens.
I only have 1 green, but I get the blue.
You do get the blue from your knowledge check. So, yeah, I think we're good to roll.
We're not gonna perceive what's coming in to eat us, guys. I feel like there's some sandy creatures.
I was way too excited about my frag grenade and I forgot about looking at anything else.
I got exactly.
Oh, sweet, a frag grenade. Wait, what are we here for?
I got exactly 0.
I succeeded, but I have disadvantage.
Okay, so I'm going to have you, you have the advantage and the threat, so those will cancel, and you have 1 threat, so I'll just make you take that as a strain.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 0.
You probably hit your head while you're creeping through a tunnel.
And then I had an epiphany about where it was.
And I like your complete lack of anything is like while you're walking around, you and Tobin are just talking.
Absolutely.
And so you're not looking for anything anymore.
I'm building this kid's
Yeah.
confidence up.
Yeah,
I'm
you
telling
find out he's an orphan of Jakku, and you're thinking about adopting at this point. All right, and
I
then
feel like you're gonna kill this kid. It's gonna hurt.
Not Tobin.
I mean, there's only a couple more.
No, not Tobin.
All right, and then
no.
what did you get?
0.
Mhar'li here is able to kind of lead some of the group, and you guys are able to find the secret vault. Now, normally it takes 4 hours to find the secret vault through the mechanics of the game, but for every uncancelled success, it reduces the search by an hour.
Sweet.
So you guys find the secret vault 3 hours after you begin your search.
But I had 2 successes.
Oh, you do. So 2 hours. You're actually
Well done.
working hard. As a smuggler and a scoundrel.
You know
and
all the secret spots.
I know how to rob a ship,
You know-
guys. I want to make that real clear,
You
Bon
go
Bon.
up to the captain's chair and slides forward, and there's a little lever underneath. You're like, "Yup, have that one in mind."
There's a montage of national treasure scenes where you're looking through these paintings and
We're moving at a jovial pace, and she's just sprinting everywhere across the ship.
I'm just staring at a frag grenade the whole way.
I was destined to find you.
The
force brought us
force
together.
led me to this frag grenade.
Oh, that's funny.
Who shall I kill with you?
So you guys find the vault at the stern of the ship, right in front of the Corvette's huge block of engines. So if you remember the Corvette, it has those 12 engines at the back, and so this vault is right in front of the reactor core. After you guys finish your search, for the past few hours, you and the nomads have been combing through the wreckage of the Starlight Wanderer, shifting loose bulkheads, prying open jammed hatches, and digging through the ever-present sands and drifts into every corner leaves you exhausted. You've finished digging out the dorsal turbo laser turret, and you have a much-needed drink of water when one of the nomads' children runs up. This is not Tobin.
Okay,
He's
no, Tobin's still on my
clearly-
shoulder.
It's canon that he is on your shoulder. Come quick! Misha says... Oh, wait. Come quick! Mhar'li says she's found something. You guys scramble to your feet, aching muscles forgotten,
We were
and
even
run towards
searching.
the stern of the Corvette. And as you guys race towards the stern of the Corvette, we're going to call that our third encounter and our third session.
No, Martin, these are such great cliffhangers.
I'm such a sadist.
I want to throw frag grenades at stuff.
Yeah, now that we're 3 episodes in, if you haven't subscribed yet, feel sure to do so, because we have an outro right here where you can click to subscribe. So we'll see you next time
That'd be great.
for the Force Awakens Beginner Mix. What have I done?